Hello, Chance Holloway for JFM Consulting. Thank you for taking the time to watch our how-tos. This vid will cover the basics of
user switching and why you would use it. Well, in a user environment where you have a single computer and 3 or 4 people, you might want to use it for that purpose. Say you have children in the house and only one computer. Or in a work environment where you've got 3 people sitting at one desk, or you've got a guest coming over to your home and you don't want them to have access to your data, but they want access to a computer and the internet. So you could set up another user in their name. They could use it with just their own stuff because it doesn't access any of yours at that point. And that way, when they leave, you just delete the user. And to delete a user, you would highlight it and hit minus, and it would come up and ask you, do you want to keep the stuff or do you want to delete the stuff? Or normally you would delete. Sometimes if you're in an office environment, you save it for security purposes. That would be how you create a new user and how you delete a user. Now, in reality, to switch to a user, you come up to the top right, and if there's a list of users, you can switch to them. You just have to put the password in. I click on test. It'll ask me for the password. If I put the password in, it'll move over to the other user. Dock that pops up. This is the stock dock configuration because there's nothing on it. We also have a new users folder, home folder, which has movies, music, downloads, documents, etc., desktop, all in it that are specific to this user and only this user, and you're locked out of the other users' folders. If I go to users, my own, and double click, you're going to see it's locked. I don't have the ability to get to it, and it gives me this flag telling me that I can't go, I don't have permission. So you can't mess with anybody else's stuff. And that is exactly why there's a benefit to using user switching. Let's say that guest comes over and you don't want them to have access to your own. That's how you do it. Test, and then I can flip back to where I was, which is the other user, put in a password, and it will go. So that is how you create a user, you delete a user, and also how you use the user switching from the top right, and the benefits thereof. There's also a shared users folder. If you go into users, you'll see shared, and the whole purpose for shared is that you can put stuff in it and all of the users on the machine can have access to it. So if I need to transport something from one user to the other user account, or a document I'm working on with somebody else and I want to share it with them, it goes into the shared folder and all of the users have access to it.
We hope you found this information helpful. Please give us a thumbs up and share with your family and friends. Also, please send us an email to the email below so we can add you to our mailing list of new videos. Chance Holloway for JFM Consulting.